Hey guys, this is Diamond Dose, and I'm going to go over a deck tech of Mardu Knights, and we're going to do a match. So let's jump right into it. So decks, we're going to look at this Mardu Knights list, and for those that don't know, Mardu means the combination of plains, swamp, and mountain. So this is an aggro deck. We're looking to win the game pretty quickly with a bunch of creatures on the ground. So we play 12 1-drops. That's 4 Venerable Knights. When it dies, you get a counter to another Knight, which is really good. This card's super busted. You can pay 3 to buff it. It's one of the best 1-drops in Standard. Hasty Boy and Knight Synergies, it's just super good. Fight as One is a really good card in this deck because we have non-human creatures like Lurrus, which we'll go over in a minute, and a couple like Corpse Knight. So it can save your creatures when combat. It's a super versatile card in this deck. Worthy Knight, super good Knight payoff card. So whenever you cast a Knight, you get a 1/1 dude. Allows you to go wide pretty quickly. And Smitten Swordmaster is another Knight payoff. When you cast it, you gain X life, and each opponent loses X life, where X is the number of Knights you control. So if you have a board full of Knights, that can just win the game on the spot. This is another tiny payoff enabler here. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield, they lose 1 life, so you can get some synergies going where you're triggering off your Worthy Knight, getting extra triggers like your Corpse Knight. Stormfist helps us get some card advantage, and it has Menace, so it can get through for some good damage. Inspiring Veteran is our boss leader, our anthem person. It buffs all of our Knights, really essential creature. Skyknight's a flying Knight that also spits out other 1/1 creatures when it attacks, which synergizes with Corpse Knight. And we have 1 copy of Call of the Death Dweller, which will bring us to our companion here. So this can help us bring back any of our people that died here, and also bring back our Lurrus, which is important. So our companion is Lurrus of the Dream Den. Each permanent card in our starting deck has to have a converted mana cost of 2 or less. And during each of our turns, we can bring these guys back, so it's a value engine for this deck here. And a bunch of shock lands. Some tournament grounds. This land's super good for this deck, obviously, because it synergizes directly with Knights. A copy of Fabled Passage to help smooth out our colors, and some basics. In the sideboard, we got Disfigure for aggro, Apostle for like Euro decks and other graveyard strategies, 2 Desparks for like Fires decks and decks with big things. Dire Tactics for creature matchups, Drill Bit for control matchups, and we're going to go ahead and hop into our first game and see how we do. Alright, Mardu Knights, traditional standard ranked, and let's go. I am in the Mythic rank right now, which is pretty cool because sometimes we can run into some pretty big names. I haven't actually gotten to record a game with anybody yet because I just started YouTube, but we'll see who we run into. We got Malik 594 here, number 600. So this hand's decent. We don't have black mana, but we have the red here. I'm going to keep this. And we're going to need to draw into a swamp eventually. So shock for the red mana. My owl from Theros here. Tournament grounds is a perfect draw. So we're going to start our Worthy Knight triggering train. We're going to block check. Tap lane for our opponent. So he's on Sultai. So it's probably like a Sultai mid-range deck or Sultai control. With this, it indicates big mana, so we're going to look at probably some Hydroid Crasi, multiple Crasises. So we killed that. We're going to go ahead and we can only play one of these. I'm just going to play Lurrus because it can attack through the Grazer. Block check! This card is super busted, by the way. The Magic community as a whole is pretty torn about this whole mechanic as a whole. But this card specifically is pretty good, especially in older formats. Another Worthy Knight. We can play this Worthy Knight from here, which I am gonna do. Get a trigger off it. The Worthy Knight. So we're not going to attack with Lurrus because we don't want to trade, so we're just going to chill and build our team up. And this is a payoff for chilling and building your team up. If you draw a couple of these in a row, you can really swing the game.
Mind and hone your prowess.
You'll nurse it. This card sees Legacy play too, it's really good. This text right here, each opponent can't draw more than one card each turn. That's just really good in older formats. Alright. So we're gonna go super wide here. Opponent's got Nissa. I don't super care about the Narset, so I'm gonna just start going in, play this. Now we're getting some really crazy triggers, so this is a pretty disgusting board. At this point, I'm going to swing with everything and just try to close this game out as fast as possible. Yeah, I'll give it to the Knight here. Well, they're all Knights this night. Well, they're not all Knights. These dudes here are just humans. They're not worthy to be the Knights. He canceled that trigger, that's funny. Main deck Tails End. I like it. That was a really silly use of that though.
Meditate and prepare.
Yeah, so this is what it looks like when you get two Worthy Knights out. It just gets out of hand super quickly. So if he doesn't do anything, we're just going to win off Smitten, well, Curry Favor, and attacking. Another Knight trigger, another Knight point here. It's just written on the wall, my friend. What could you possibly be doing? Yeah, Nissa, it's not going to do it.
Will not fail.
It's arguably one of the best cards in Standard. It's so good.
Behold nature's true power.
Not good enough right here, though. Tell you what. Damage trigger here. I don't have the black mana. Yes, I do. Yep, that is a Curry Favor, my friend. That is a GG. Holy shit. He actually countered it. Ba, 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 ba. Doesn't matter. So we don't win here, but pretty damn close to it. Math is for blockers. Really not sure there's any card that pulls him out of this in his colors.
I have practiced against many foes like you. With thoughtfulness before action.
Excuse me.
Pick targets that interest me.
Let me know in the comments about the sound volume. This is my first video doing my voice also, so really testing out all of my gear and whatnot. I respect your admiration on trying to pull out of this. Swing and a win. Alright, so Sultai, we didn't see any necessary graveyard indication, but I'm going to bring in a copy just in case. Despark for sure. Bring in a couple dire tactics and a drill bit for now. I'm going to cut this. 2 of these, 3 of these, and let's roll with that. Yeah, I'll have the deck list in the description of this video also, so you can check that out. You can copy the text from there and export it or import it right into Arena. I believe it works like that. If you're interested in playing this deck list, it's pretty good. There's a lot of knights and a lot of knight payoffs right now. It's a good deck for just turning your cards sideways. Standard beat face deck. So I want some 1-drops, but we're on the draw. I guess I'm going to keep it. Opponent mulls. Ooh, Ley Line of the Void? What? That doesn't affect my... Oh, Lurrus, right. Not too worried. So if you're not playing a card, it's best to get your tap lands, your shock lands out of the way, so they don't hurt you. We will play Worthy Knight in an attempt to go wide. He probably sided in the Extinction card. So I'm going to try to switch up my converted mana costs. So because he has Leyline, I'm going to play Lurrus now to get value out of him while I can. Opponent ramps. Nothing. He could have like a Night Pack Ambusher or something. So let's get black mana up just in case we need to kill something. Can we do this? Yes. Nothing. And now we're going to try to attack. Having this Dire Tactics is huge. Might be able to get a 2-0. Shark Typhoon. I'm not really interested in... Yeah, I'm not going to get other value out of Lurrus, so I don't mind trading. If opponent has an extinction, excuse me, that's pretty bad for us. That is extinction. And it was indeed. Whoa. 0 counts as even. Okay, I can get 1 damage swing off this and play him. It's gonna be hard to rebuild. Yeah. So he has Cry also. This card's really good against us because it exiles. Can we get there?
Witness the ties that bind us all.
Pretty much worst case scenario. Second to a Hydroid Crisis.
The land shall conquer you.
I'm gonna hit it because I have to. Yeah, this is just not good. Inspiring Veteran.
Cease this aggression.
Yeah, we can't not attack Nissa. We just don't have enough raw damage right now to try to kill him.
The land fights for us.
That is scoopable material right there. So our opponent's not really a graveyard deck. I'm going to take out the Apostle. Bring these back in. He has ley line, so I don't really want that. I want these drill bits. Huh. Do I want the... I think the do 2 Dire Tactics is good here, so I need to cut 3 cards. We're on the play. Indestructible. Doesn't help the cry for the canary. I'm going to cut that. I think I'm going to cut 2 of these, because if I'm not winning with my dudes, then it's not worth it. I'm just going to try this. Definitely play first. All colors of mana, really good hands. Opponent mulligans, which is really good for us. Keep 6 cards and Leyline. When this dude dies, he puts a counter on a knight. We can't play. Oh, we can play 2/1 drops. Is that worth it? We're playing the Worthy Knight. I'm gonna play the Worthy Knight first. Maximize the triggers on it. There might be some argument to holding it to try to rebuild it later after the wipe. But now we're just going in, so we're going to do Inspiring Veteran. And the Champion, we're just going to push. Unfortunately, they got to ramp, so they could Extinction next turn. If that's one of their 3 cards. Drum roll. Some life gain and the land. Best we can do is triggers right now. No extra damage from hands. So let's attack. Put this here so it can hit through the Grazer. $11 damage. And now I don't see a real reason to overextend this because we can just win with what's on board. So it'd be a mistake to put your creatures out here because it's just overkill. If he wipes, we're going to want these to try to kill him. There is the Extinction. It's going to get everything but those 2. So we can get him down. We can get a damage with this. I probably shouldn't have played the Worthy Knight. Well, even if he does have another Extinction, I guess Cry's gonna kill it. Do not play Cry. Yeah, so like if you played Cry, shit, he has the mana for Cry still too. He can hit it from Narset. Noxious Grasp. Whew. That just takes care of 1, which won't do it. Hit him for 1 off the Stormfist, and GG. Good game, Malik. So we're going to take that W. Awesome. If you guys enjoy the content, make sure to like and subscribe, share it with your friends, other Magic people in the community. I'm going to be doing a lot more videos moving forward here. That is my goal. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.